Welcome in, everybody. This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today we have one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. While we get started, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. I also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Ends of Space and Time. You have 53 spots. You Godspeed, brother. Let's do this. There are our boxes. All right, let's get started. Box number one. Good luck. Starting off, Mitch Redmond. That is 2 of 6. Oh boy, already. Mike Tyson. That is right down there. 1 of 9. And inscriptions for Gary Payton. The glove inscription. That is pretty cool. Box number 2. Hall Heroes for Drew Pearson, 14 of 15. Blessed Max Holloway, 1 of 3. He should be having a fight announcement soon. Looking forward to that. And all-decade 1990s team for Barry Sanders, 1 of 2 on that bad boy. Box number 3. Starting off with Joe Dumars, 15 of 35. Johnny Bench, 10 of 15. And we got a cool one coming up. Our first multi-signer of the day. Shedeur Sanders and Jalen Milroe, 1 of 1 on the duel. That is super cool. Random.org. It is in your hands now. Unless somebody bought Shedeur and Jalen Milroe. In which case, you're a genius. Up next, Matas Buzelis. I don't see a number on this one. Maybe it's just non-numbered. Unless I'm blind. Oh, no. 9 of 9. Oh, brother. It's going to be a long day. Reggie Jackson. 7 of 7 down here. And Lennox Lewis. That is 12 of 20. I swear I can see just fine. I promise I can. All right, up next, Denny McClain, 16 of 20. All Decade 2000s team for Steve Nash, 5 of 5 on that. And our next inscription, Business Bowman for Antonio Brown. Interesting. Sorry, that is 15 out of 100. Up next, Brandy Chastain, 2 of 15. Magic Johnson, 1 of 1. Very nice. And triple auto, Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann. 3 of 7 on the triple. Our second multi-signer. Jim Hart, back again. 13 of 35. 1 of 35. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. I am so sorry. DJ Lagway, 27 of 30. And this is cool. Reggie Jackson and Eddie Murray, 1 of 1 on the gold vinyl. I think we pulled something similar yesterday in the collective, a Reggie Jackson, Eddie Murray duel. Now we're getting them in Sports Heroes. Robin Yount, 5 of 9. Arena Sabalenka, that is 3 of 9. And Dave Winfield, inscripted with 6-time Silver Slugger. That is 62 out of 100. The inscriptions cards are such a cool idea. Bill Parcells, 12 of 12. Mike Schmidt, 27 of 35. And another inscription, Jim Kelly, number 12 returned? Or retired? Number 12 retired. I swear I can read also. I promise. Why would it be returned? Oh, brother. All right, up next. Rudy Tomjanovich, 11 of 30. Joe Klecko, New York something. Something, NY. I have no clue. That is 43 out of 100. And All-Decade 2010s team, Steph Curry. 1 of 2 on that bad boy. Sack exchange, that's right. That makes sense. They just did a whole thing on that. What would I do without you guys, seriously? Ozzie Smith, Hall Heroes, 101. Hall Heroes for Jim Kelly, 15 of 25. And the elusive has found us. Paul Skeens, 3 of 4. Up next, Dante Hall, 3 of 4. Joe Montana, 26 of 35. And another inscription, this one for Dennis Rodman. I think that one says work. 84 out of 100. But I can't tell. Jamie Moyer, 3 of 9. The Worm. Mia Hamm, 4 of 5. And Goldberg, 2 of 5 on the Warriors auto. Give me one quick second. All right. This is box number 14. Whoopsies. Salvador Perez, 101. All-Decade 1970s team, Terry Bradshaw. Now this one I can read. Bartolo Colon, Big Sexy. And ain't that the truth? That is 28 on 100. And on to the final box of the break. If I have not hit for you, hopefully now is the time. I haven't heard a peep from our friend over in the eBay chat. I hope he isn't skunking, because the last thing we want is tears. We can't have anybody crying after a BMC break. All right. Final box. Good luck. Cheryl Miller, 3 of 4. All-Decade 1990s team for Paul O'Neill. 101 on that. And Lion King for Barry Sanders, our final card of the break. That is 90 out of 100. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick hit recap, and then we do have the randoms to get to. If you do not want to stick around for that, I completely understand. We do have Leaf Electrum Football Solo Pack Edition coming up next at 12:30 Eastern, so about 15 minutes. All right, let us get into this hit recap. Mitch Redmond, Mike Tyson, Gary Payton, Drew Pearson, Max Holloway, Barry Sanders, Joe Dumars, Johnny Bench, Matas Buzelis, Reggie Jackson, and Lennox Lewis. Denny McClain, Steve Nash, Antonio Brown, Brandy Chastain, Magic Johnson, and Jim Hart. DJ Lagway, Robin Yount, Arena Sabalenka, Dave Winfield, Bill Parcells, and Mike Schmidt. Jim Kelly, Rudy Tomjanovich, Joe Klecko, Steph Curry, Ozzie Smith, Jim Kelly, Paul Skeens, Dante Hall, Joe Montana, Dennis Rodman, Jamie Moyer, why did I say the name of the card? Mia Hamm, and Goldberg. Salvador Perez, Terry Bradshaw, Bartolo Colon, Cheryl Miller, Paul O'Neill, and Barry Sanders. And for our multi-signers, Shedeur Sanders and Jalen Milroe, Reggie Jackson and Eddie Murray. Both duels are 1 of 1. And our triple, Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann. If you have any of these players, or just want to stick around for the randoms, give me a minute or two to go ahead and get this set up, and I will be right back. All right, guys, the way this is going to work is we're going to roll a pair of die. The number has to be 3 or valid to be higher. We're then going to randomize each list that amount of times, and the name that comes out on top is going to win the card. Let us see how many times we are rolling. We are going to be going 8 times on each list, starting off with Reggie Jackson and Eddie Murray. 7 times. 6 plus 2 is 8. One more time. Reggie Jackson taking home the duel. Next up, we have Shedeur Sanders and Jalen Milroe. That is 7 times. 6 plus 2 is 8. One more time. Jalen Milroe taking home the duel. And on to the triple. Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann. That is 7 times. You guys know we're going 8 one more time. Jim Hart bringing home the triple. All right, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me not being able to see numbers and read other people's handwriting. If you are in Electrum Solo Pack, I will be back with you in 9 minutes. Thank you.